Hi guys, thank you for joining me this morning. I am in my kitchen and I'm going to dye some paper, so I thought you may join me in the process. So this is how I do it. This is just a oven thing, and I pour the water. This is not hot water, this is regular water. And then I have this coffee, but you can use any kind of coffee, and I pour as much coffee as I want. Then you can see that the water is becoming really brown. And when you think your brown is okay, and I think I'm okay right now, I take the paper. This is just simple copy paper, and I dive the paper into this container, and I'm not doing one sheet at a time. I'm pouring all of them, and I'm going to turn them after a few minutes, and I'll be back when they are all done, so I can show you what I do next in my process. I also have here some paper cloth, tablecloth from a restaurant that I love them. And I mainly stuck here whatever kind of paper I have, and I'm going to use this paper for my journals. You can see that it's already quite dark. I'll be back in a minute when everything is nicely soaking wet. Okay, so now after I've been waiting for, let's say, 15 minutes, I don't want to wait more, because it may happen that the papers break down if you let them soak too much. And I gently pull out the papers, even in batch, and lay them down here. This is an oven rack. You're going to make a mess, so remember. And I just lay them down here. They will be, as you can see, randomly colored, but it doesn't matter. You don't want perfection in this thing, so you just let them lay here. And then in order to dry them, I usually in the summertime I always put them in a rack outside in the sunshine. But today, for the sake of this video, I want to try for the first time to use a hair dryer. So let's see what happens. Okay, so the hair blow dryer didn't work for me because it was too slow. So, you know, I am not that patient, so I didn't want to wait, and I I put my papers outside on a rack, even if it's not hot and it was quite cloudy, but I thought I could easily at least take the most of the damp out. Now they are still wet, I mean damp, but I want to iron them so that, excuse my cat, so that I can speed the process of drying. So I am just taking this kitchen paper so that the iron doesn't get dirty from coffee, and I am ironing the sheets. They will be still a little bit damp, but not a lot, and then they will dry. Sorry, my tripod got stuck in the ironing thread. Okay, so I will do this process with all the papers that I have, and they will be almost ready for sewing. They will have more time to dry. I don't want to stick them in the oven because I don't know how is where you live, but here the electricity bills are incredible, impossible to deal with. So I'm not using the oven anymore. I'm not using the dryer anymore. I invested 15 euros in clothing rack, so now I have 3 of them, and when I do the laundry, I just lay my clothes on the racks. I have a dedicated room for them, and even if it takes a lot for them to dry, because you know now we have no eating in the house because it's not that cold yet, so the clothes take even 3 days sometimes to dry out, but I will wait. Okay, so now we have iron papers. They look very flat, they are very nice, and they only need one full night to dry completely, and then they will be ready to be used on a journal. I hope this helps you with my tricks for creating beautiful aged papers. Thank you for watching. Bye.